Check 1, 2, audio check. Check 1, 2, audio check. Okay, so that works. Gonna get some feedback from that, but. Look, Shelb, I'm going to use... No, I'm not. Let's be honest. Yeah. I don't want to hear you whining about the smell. So we'll give the old water-based glue a try. Yeah, but it doesn't work as good either. So there's that. You didn't say that. You just said it doesn't stink as bad. I just said it doesn't work as good. I'm sure most of you are going to catch this on the replay, but welcome back to the Myth Leather Company YouTube channel. And today we are continuing on with our little on-the-fly design bucket bag. And we're going to be gluing this Bontex to the leather at this point, and then we're going to be stitching it on the bottom of the bag. So sit back, grab a cup of coffee, fire up your sewing machines, and let's make some stuff. This is that comment didn't show up, Joe. So anyway, we're using the this water-based glue today because my significant other and lovely girl Shelby doesn't like the smell, so we're going to use this Rihanna Aquilum 315. Now, her mileage may vary on this, and I might really regret this decision, but let's find out. It has zero smell, unlike the contact cement that I normally use. It smells very bad. And to be fair, it does stink up the whole house. So we'll try this. I'll give her the old college try again, and then I'll prove my point that it just doesn't work. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. You never know. Set this off to the side here. And go from there. You can't probably see it on camera, but I took a divider and scratched a little line, a little half-inch line all the way around this thing, so I kind of know where to, gives me a reference point, how far over the leather is going to go. Man, it doesn't really matter on this one, but when I put the other piece in, it will matter. Should have done the other side first, because I need to have glue on the other side. This has to be totally glued. And if Shelby comes back and the entire house smells like contact cement, well, we'll know why. Because this water-based crap doesn't work. I don't know. We'll see. What thickness is the Bontex? I don't know, probably 3/32 ish. Let's see if I have a caliper, I'll measure it. If you have a leather gauge, it's exactly 3 ounces, but it's like 0.50 thick, slightly less than a 1/16 of an inch. That was weird. All right, let's garbage adhesive. I'm so impatient I can't wait for it to fully set up. Alright. I'm going to take this off here because it's nasty, and I don't want to scratch my leather any more than I already have, so I'll just take this pad off. I can flip it over. What does that look like if I flip it over? Not the same, isn't it? I'm going to mute the audio so you don't have to listen to us pounding, but I'm going to hammer this down a little bit. Alright, so we just stretched put the water-based crappy adhesive on here. It seems to be working. And I think if you let it flash off a little longer, it might work, but I'm so impatient that I can't stand to do that. So stretch the leather onto this circle, and we can set this aside for now. What is next? Well, what is next? We need to do the same thing as the other one, is put a 1/2 inch little witness mark on this, and I will be right back. I'm going to get my dividers. This is the handiest tool ever, by the way. Which way do I go? Has inch and a half, half inch, 5/8, inch and 3/4, quarter, inch and 5/8, an eighth and 3/8. It's really a handy little tool. You can use it for I don't know what they use it for in sewing. I guess seam allowances for. That's what it's mainly used for. I usually just use the 5/8 one on my Skyver, but I'm going to set this to half inch. Close enough for government work kind of a measurement. There we go. And I'm just going to scribe a little line on the outside of this piece. This will be in the bottom of the bag, in the bottom of the tube. And then what I'm going to do with this guy is, I think I've decided to put a liner in it. Shelby thinks she's going to commandeer the bag, but she's mistaken. And what I'll do is I'll cut another piece. This diameter is, what did we say this was? I don't know if you guys watched the first video or not, but I started, there's another video, a live video when I started. So this is 8 inch. So what I'm going to need is oh, I'll have to cut another piece of leather that's 7.5, or let's see, no, 8 inches. Oh no, wait, 9 inches, right? Yeah, 9 inches. So I can fold it over on this one, but I need to make the circle slightly smaller. Because what I'll do is this will be the bottom. I'll stitch this on, and then what I'll do is have another piece. So there'll be, this goes inside the bag, and then there'll be another one that attaches to this. A piece of leather like this one needs to be slightly larger so I can fold it over. I'll make this diameter slightly smaller to account for the fold over. And then this will be at the bottom of the bag on the inside. And then the liner will tuck under here. So it'll be like a cookie. I think that'll look kind of cool. So it'll be leather base on the inside of the bag, and then it'll be lined. That should be pretty cool. I don't know if I could attach the liner right to this or not. I doubt it, but I don't know. We'll see. We're just kind of going on the fly here. So I think the majority of the people that watch my videos, all 28 of you, however many it is anymore, will have to watch this on the replay. I don't have a jig for this. A round jig. What did I do with the... There it is. Okay, so here's the main piece. The main bag. And before we did anything, I think it's like 13 5/8. Oh no, it's 13. So we have a half inch on the top, half inch seam allowance on the bottom. Our finished article will be like 12 inches tall. So the trick to this is going to be, oh, very fun, very fun. Wrong part. Silly. So we're going to put this in here, like so. Bond it down, and then we'll top it off with this guy and stitch it on. First, gotta make some marks. I basically just take the, let's see if I can get a little closer here. take the divider and just go right on the edge of this and kind of scratch it around there just to give me a little witness mark, so I know that when I fold the leather over, it's fairly even. Whoops. I can see that now. I also should have probably, I'll just make a few marks. Probably should have marked this. When it was flat, you know, before it was stitched together. Let's make a couple marks on each side so I can figure out where the piece needs to go before we get crazy with it. It's going to sit right down there, half inch below. I need some glue. And man, I hate to use that water-based stuff on this job. So sorry, Shelb. This is going to be a stinky one. I will try to minimize that as much as possible. Sorry about that. Yes, my zipper jig has multiple uses, and we're using it as a straight edge. If you want one of these, I think we have, I don't know, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 left, something like that. You know, the last time we're going to run them. Let me know if you want one. Alright, close enough. I should have marked this before I stitched it together, but that's okay. So, I'm going to add some more adhesive. A little adhesive thing. Nope, too dry. Be right back. Gotta go to the big container and add some more. Stuff's in a gallon can, and tastes good and I can, but once you download it to a little jar, the pot life is significantly minimized. The viscosity of it, if you will, is like perfect right now. And the reason why I like this so much is it just flashes off so quickly. It's so sticky that it really gives you you don't have to have like 45 hands, and to hold it together, and it doesn't come apart. It stays together long enough to well, it's a permanent bond, but it's definitely long enough to be assembling things, especially something like this that's kind of tricky. Noisy outside because someone's mowing the lawn, but take a little rougher there. Yeah. Rough this up a little bit. We have like lawn wars with the neighbors, I swear. And they've all hired lawn services. Total lawn domination. So I'm just going to start, it doesn't really matter where, I want to get that right on my line there. You can't see anything, but let's see. See if that's any better. My other bags I make, I have a jig for this. It makes it pretty easy. This is not easy. But we'll make it happen somehow. Glad I drew that line all the way around because it would have been difficult to. At this point, I'm just going to fold that edge down. Every once in a while, here. Get it started. Anyway. Same kind of program, we're just going to stretch this on the base. And let's see, what can I pound that down with? Let's see, what do I have? What do I have that I can use? Well, I'll use this. See if I can do this. One-handed here. Is that going to even stay there? Why do I think I doubt it? Let's see. Ugh. Don't need much. Let's see. We'll go to here. So what I have this little 4x4 that I use to burnish straps and build. One of my late friends made this for me some time ago, and I'll use this to tap those down a little bit. Whoops. There you go. Look at that. I've made a garbage can. And listen, this leather is so thick that it's like it's going to be touch and go with top trim and a liner in here, how it's going to behave. It's supposed to be a bucket bag. It's supposed to be kind of a semi-slouchy kind of thing, but let's see how that works out for us. Yeah. So at the end, this piece would just sit right in there with a liner. That works good. That works really good. You know what I mean? Might be a little overkill putting another piece of stabilizer in there and wrapping this around, but we shall see. And this guy was right on there like that. Bingo, bango, bongo. Now the question is, before we go too much farther, do we want to put some feet on here? I don't know. Let's just glue it up and go for it. We'll stitch this on here. That's nice that we can just hear the lawnmowers and stuff. As soon as I want to do something, they fire up the lawnmowers. Oh, good, more lawnmowers. Let's put some tape on the outside of that. Just to give me a little extra holding power while we stitch it. So I'm assuming this is a bad time of day to go live. I have 6 viewers. Yeah, no kidding, dummy. Everybody's at work. Oh, good. More lawnmowers. I'm going to close that right now. Probably shouldn't because it stinks to high heaven up here, but give it a minute. Alright. Let me move one of my cameras around and then we'll stitch this on real quick. More light on the old subject here. There we go. Perfect. Does that look good? There you go. Good. Good. Let's let her rip. this point, I want to come around here and tug on my bobbin thread so I can pull that. Try to anyway. Usually if you tug on that bobbin thread, it'll pull that top thread down. Be careful those tails don't get wound up in the machine. And so the point is, I'm going to come around here and right there in that, hopefully close to that first stitch, no back stitching. Where are we going to go? Carefully. Remember what I told you not to do? That's exactly what happened. Let's see. Well, so what happened was those other two threads that were loose in there came around and got stuck in the machine. Luckily it didn't mess us up too bad. Just that little thread right there will screw everything up. But it's okay. Good to go. We can fix it. As long as we got enough thread in there to deal with it. So that's how it turned out. stitching. Yeah, it does leave a little mark on there, but this leather is oil stuffed, so you can massage a lot of that. There's my stitches I need to tie off and back there. You can massage this around and kind of take some of those marks off, but after a while you won't even see it. There's just nothing you can do about that's a fine line between, you know, having enough of the machine to advance the material in there and not marking it. So you have to have, it's give and take. Let's see. So you guys get to see all my mistakes live. I kind of knew that was going to happen. I was just gambling, and now I'm paying the price. I need to figure out how I'm going to tie this off. I don't bore you guys to tears with that. I can fix that later, no big deal. So anyway, I need to fix that. I have an idea how I'm going to do it. Either that or I'm going to take the whole stitch out and go back in there stitch for stitch and then run it again. I hate to do that, but maybe I can tie it off in the back and fix it. But anyway, how long have I been? Oops. How long have I been on here? Almost an hour. I think that's going to wrap it up for me for this one. And join me next time for the exciting conclusion of this fabulous Halloween bucket bag. I'm going to put a drop-in liner in here with a leather base. I'm going to punch some holes in the side of it for some eyelets. And I'm going to make a little cording with a bolo and maybe some tassels on the end. And yeah, this would be a pretty cool little bag. I don't know what for a handle yet though. Maybe just a little kind of an arm handle type thing. Maybe a rolled type thing. I don't know. We'll see. Leave some comments down below. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. It's free. Hit the like button too. We'll see you next time. Thanks.